Rand McNally. That's the latest one that the Army had. Can you imagine going on an operation like that and not knowing what you're going to do and how you're going to get there? Well, I took a Jeep and a helper, and off we went to exactly in Morocco, where three divisions and I don't know, that's about it. About less than 100,000. We're going to have to use that road, if there was a road, to get across and into Tunisia, because they were needed, believe you me. That's another job I had prior to that, was escorting the by rail from it's about 700 or 800 miles into Tunisia to turn over to a couple of generals whom I didn't even know were generals. They didn't look like generals. I mean, they had on little beat up combat clothing. But I think they didn't want to be recognized, and neither did I as an officer. That's, I'm afraid, the first one they got shot at. So I took off my insignia and got in there. I remember one load, we'd been bombed, and that's enough anyhow. And here we are at the end of the rail line, being escorted on to the front by 3 or 4 British lorries, British trucks. And off we go. I don't know, 2-3 hours later, everybody stopped. I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I went up and looked. I said, "Hey, Lieutenant, what's going on here? We just about getting ready to get bombed, you know that." And he says, "Well, we're having our afternoon tea. Would you like a cup?" That's the damn truth. He's got his Batman making tea, and I'm looking up to see the next plane that's coming out. Oh, so took 200 men on into Tunisia, close enough to see a few bombs coming, and old beat up house. This little bitty guy about my height came up. He said, "You got my 200 men, Lieutenant?" I said, "No, sir." He said, "What?" I said, "I got 205. We picked up 5 along the way." Oh.